It's time for Portland Wrestling 2000s. Now, here he is, your number one host, Frank Culbertson.
Hey wrestling fans, it's Frank Culbertson. Thanks for joining me again here on Portland Wrestling 2000s. Hey, do me a favor, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a moment of great Portland Wrestling 2000 action. And while scheduled next was the Jason Sullivan episode, as I was going through the archives and pulling together that film for that, I found this match. And originally, the show that I had recapped didn't have the finish. But fortunately, going back through, I was able to find a full match with the finish. So I wanted to bring this to you today. It is going to be from the Cartel, Vinnie Massaro versus El Hijo de Chupacabra. A tremendous singles action. Now, you've seen Vinnie and Big Ugly, the Cartel, in Portland Wrestling 2000 action earlier on the YouTube channel. Be sure to check that match out. And you've seen El Hijo de Chupacabra win the Portland Wrestling Light Heavyweight match title against Timothy Thatcher. Terrific match. Also earlier on the Portland Wrestling 2000s channel. That's why you like and subscribe, so you don't miss a single moment of great Portland Wrestling 2000s action. So I'm going to go show you this match. And first we're going to hear some interviews with Big Ugly and Luster the Legend and Vinny, who are terrific, always doing their interviews. And then we're going to go to Derek Drexel, before he became the Devil Derek Drexel, which was the last episode on Portland Wrestling 2000s, as he interviews Hijo de Chupacabra and Caden Matthews. And then we'll go straight to the ring with Gilbert Corsi of WDRB, now in Louisville, Kentucky, one of Jim Cornette's very favorite newscasters, who's got his start right here in Portland Wrestling. And so let's go to that action right now, and we'll be back with the Jason Sullivan episode in a matter of days.
Joined by the Cartel, and no belts tonight, Vinnie Massaro.
Oh, no. Excuse me. Hey, belts, come on, let's go.
Oh, Luster the Legend is brought in.
What are you doing?
What's up? Your belt.
Does this look like the heavyweight title? What is this? What is that? What is the big thing in the middle? What is that?
Sorry,
Luster can have a little problem here with the even the alphabet tonight there, Luster.
You know what? If it wasn't for your grandma, Angelina, on her dying bed, she says, please take care of my son. I swear to God, I would have got rid of you a long time ago. But you know what, the family, what you got to do?
Family.
You know, when a dying old lady tells you, please take care of my dumb son, I got to take care of you, you know? I mean, it's an X. It's a heavyweight. It's gold, you know?
Sorry, Vinny, dude. It's just the belt, man.
Well,
Just the belt? Just the belt? It's just the belt because you don't have one.
You're right. You're always right.
Damn right I'm always right.
Well, speaking of belts, tonight the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship is on the line, Vinny. You have a matchup against a man whose contract you have right there, number 1, number 2, because we know what happened with contract number 3.
I know what happened with contract number 3. But that's besides the point. I got 1 and I got 2. I'll go ahead and take number 1 right now. It looks like I got El Hijo del Chupacabra.
Close enough.
Whatever. You know what? I'm happy that I got El Hijo Chupacabra. You know why?
Why is that?
My lawn looks like crap. And his dad does a terrible job. No offense, buddy. No offense, all right? I swear to God, if he doesn't cut it right, El Hijo del Chupa, blah, 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 is going to get it tonight.
Well, that'll be a great matchup later tonight. It is Vinnie Massaro defending the title against Chupacabra, as the contract says. But next week here on Portland Wrestling, the SPW X Division title on the line against Caden Matthews, number 1 contender.
First, Vinny, are you racist?
Me? No, why?
I'm not even Mexican.
You're not?
I'm an islander. Anyways, on to Caden Matthews. What I want to talk about is this upcoming star. He got so lucky in that 4-corner match and won a match with me. So what this means is Caden Matthews is going to come out. He's going to get his big eyes. Big Ugly. I'm going to chew bubble gum. I'm going to tan up. And I'm going to do it for the Colonel and Buddy Rose.
Caden Matthews is an upcoming superstar here in Portland Wrestling. He deserves that title shot.
He's been here for a long time. If he did something, it would have done it already. Come on.
Caden Matthews is nothing more than the next victim of the Big Ugly. I went on the internet. I went on CadenMatthews.com. I Googled it in, and it came up. And on this thing, it says, my biggest match of my career is against the Big Ugly. Well, son, I got news for you. Go home, tell Mama Matthews, post it on your message board that Big Ugly's going to kick your ass. And if you're lucky, if you're lucky, maybe I'll leave some of that orange can on your body. Tell him, Fruity Flakes.
Fans, great wrestling action tonight and next week here on Portland Wrestling. Every week, the Cartel AOD, all in action. That's Portland Wrestling, as we say. That's wrestling the way it should be. We've got to go to a commercial timeout. We'll be back, bro.
I'm not racist, man. It's just, you know, you're not Sicilian. It's all I'm saying, It's the family. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's not racist.
I'm sorry. Just not Sicilian,
The Portland pretty boy, Caden Matthews, and the newest import to Portland Wrestling, Chupacabra. Now, both of you guys got title matches coming up next week. You're facing Big Ugly.
Next week, I'm facing Big Ugly. Tonight, Chupacabra, he steps in the ring with Vinnie Massaro for the Pacific Northwest heavyweight title. Now, I've been in the ring with Chupacabra, so it wouldn't surprise me at all if he leaves that ring tonight with the heavyweight championship belt. But you're right. Next week, I get my shot. I get my shot at Big Ugly and that SPWX title, the title that I held once before, and I will hold it once again. I will become the 2-time SPWX champion next week. That belt stays with Caden Matthews in Portland Wrestling.
Well, Chupa, you've had great support with the Latino community around here. What do you have to say? I mean, you're facing your biggest match here in Portland Wrestling. You're going against the champ.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Hola, mi amigos, mi amigas. It is me, El Hijo de Chupacabra. I'm here, Portland Wrestling, to take the gold, heavyweight title gold, from the big gordo, Vinnie Massaro. Tonight, Massaro, you're going to be looking up the lights. 1, 2, 3. When I hit the muerte de arriba off the top rope and take the gold for all my Latinos and Latinas here in Portland.
Anyone tell you got some jacked up teeth?
Jacked up?
All right, let's go down to the ring. It's Chupacabra for the championship against Vinnie Massaro.
This contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from the Cartel, weighing in at 259 pounds. He is the Pacific Northwest heavyweight champion, Vinnie Massaro. And his opponent from the Mexican Badlands, weighing in at 165 pounds, Hijo, Chupacabra.
Jim Valley, good to have you sitting in on this Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship matchup. Look who is making his way to the ring. El Hijo de Chupacabra taking on Vinnie Massaro.
Frank, it is great to be here back on Portland Wrestling. I'll tell you what, Chupi, as he's known, has done a fantastic job here. He has made an amazing impression. 4-way matches, all kinds of stuff. He's a high flyer, very energetic, very unpredictable, and I think he's definitely worthy of this title shot.
Well, Chupa is probably outsized by quite a bit by Vinnie Massaro.
But aren't we all?
But look at you've seen him, the moves that he makes, the speed that he comes with. I'm not sure Vinnie has ever wrestled a man as quick as Chupacabra.
I'll tell you what, that guy he can go. There's no doubt about it. And for those who don't know, Chupacabra is like a myth. It's sort of like the Mexican Loch Ness Monster or something like that. It's a flying winged mythological creature allegedly responsible for cattle mutilations and the like in the Mexican Badlands. So by saying he's El Hijo de Chupacabra, he's saying he's the son of the Chupacabra. And if you notice, he's got fangs too.
Very, very unusual. And red eyes. If you look him in the eyes, that is like looking straight into something I've never, ever dreamed about. Right now, though, Vinnie Massaro may be dreaming of contract number 1, not contract number 2, as he's got an armbar by Chupacabra backing him into the corner. Referee Albert McClure, third man in the ring for this championship matchup.
You know, and you saw Chupacabra work the arm. You know, he can fly around the ring with the best of them, but still very grounded in those fundamentals. A keynote, a cobblestone, the foreground, or I should say, the foundation of a good wrestler.
Absolutely. Now, good move. Hip toss and a cartwheel and a drop kick right to the forehead of Vinnie Massaro.
Tell you what, Vinnie Massaro may have taken this contract and taken Chupi lightly, and maybe he's rethinking everything. Well, he's thinking about something else now.
Absolutely. Chupacabra showing the speed and agility that makes him a top contender, and now he is biting.
Those fangs, Frank, that's this?
That's a bite of something else. Oh, beautiful tilt-a-whirl takeover there. He's down to almost a 3 count. We almost had a title change there.
Chupacabra with a bite of the moon pie, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
And again, very sound fundamentally. Back to that armbar.
Absolutely, and that's where he comes at you with tremendous speed and slows the pace down, goes to the armbar. Now he's got Vinnie down on the mat. Smooth technique or game plan, should you say, for Chupacabra
He's
tonight.
got a very nice flow to him. Again, some people criticize the lighter weight wrestlers, the high-flying wrestlers. This guy clearly showing that he can wrestle and has the fundamentals as good as anybody in Portland wrestling.
And he comes with tremendous support, not only from the Latino community here in Portland, solidly behind him, but from the general population. He is really a fan favorite. Oh, my goodness. Jim, did you see that? Planted him face first.
That was a nice heads-up move there by Vinnie Massaro. Looks like Chupi went for perhaps a head scissor takeover. Looks like Vinnie caught him in mid-move and just pancaked him down with that flapjack. Very impressive. That is why Vinnie is the champ.
Absolutely. Vinnie Massaro going on a many month championship run here. We saw him take it in a 3-way dance, and right now he is in total control of Chupacabra. The fans really responding in a negative way to Vinnie Massaro.
Well, can you blame him? I mean, you heard those horrible things that Vinnie said about Chupi's family and stuff in the back. I mean, that's some pretty bad stuff.
Absolutely. The board of directors clearly not supporting the statements made by Vinnie Massaro. But right now, into the corner he goes, hard charging with a forearm with tremendous effort. Now he's got Chupacabra up on the top rope. Fans, we need to take a quick timeout, but we will stay. No, knee lifts by Vinnie Massaro. Great moves. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more wrestling action right after this. Chupacabra fans, while you were gone, Vinnie Massaro continued to lay forearms and uppercuts into Chupacabra. Now Chupacabra back down on the mat.
He has taken a lot of punishment, and this is what they call in wrestling gut check time. Sure, you can fly around the ring. Sure, you can bar an arm, but can you take this kind of punishment and come back? All the gold's on the line, and this is what it's all about.
Speaking of all the gold, the Cartel owns all the belts in Portland wrestling. The SPW belt, the tag belts, and the heavyweight championship. Look, he's saying it's all done. Drops a big elbow. That could do it. Leans back 1, 2. Chupacabra out at 2.5. Next week here on Portland Wrestling Fans, the SPW Championship on the line as Big Ugly defends against Caden Matthews in what will be another tremendous main event.
Caden Matthews, a former SPW champion. He wants the belt back again. Can he get it? We'll find out next week.
Absolutely. Now, Vinnie Massaro going for a reverse chinlock. He's really not just resting on it. He is really just cranking around, pulling Chupacabra around the ring, Jim.
And again, you know, it's you can see Vinnie leaning into that rear chin lock. You know, he's laying in, and so Chupi is holding all of Vinnie's weight. And when you're tired and taking all that punishment like Chupi's been doing, you know, that definitely wears on you.
Oh, big lariat kick puts Chupacabra down. Massaro really posing for the crowd now.
Tell you what, he gets under people's skin. There's no doubt about it. You know, and Chupacabra, a great example of the kind of competition here in Portland wrestling. So many people in line for the tag belts. You're talking Damon Scythe and Jason Sullivan. You're talking Dr. Luther and Skag Rollins. Also, so many people in line for the single belts. Everybody I just named could get a shot at the title.
Absolutely, and not sure the status of Team Hell right now after what we've seen. Look at that. Oh, a DDT out of a tilt-a-whirl. He went around 3, 4, 5 times there, Jim.
Like I said, Chupacabra, El Hijo de Chupacabra has got skills. Both men now down. They got a 10 count. Usually people make it up. I don't think we're going to see a double count out here.
But you can see Chupacabra now trying to get the fans rallied behind him. Once again, we mentioned this tremendous support that he has. He ducks a clothesline, kick to the midsection, puts Vinnie Massaro down. Now a spinning leg kick. Vinnie Massaro maybe should have taken, as we mentioned, maybe contract 4, Jim.
It's almost like Deal or No Deal on television. Maybe he should have taken door number 2.
Or the Baker's offer. Oh, kick. Caught him just a little bit low. Chupacabra, great ring action. Head scissors takeover off the second rope.
Tell you what, that springboard action, I mean, the precision, not quite, but the precision that Chupi was able to run the ropes like that, it's very impressive.
Tremendous athletic ability in that young man. Vinnie Massaro now takes a boot to the midsection. He goes for
Looks like he's hitting what was going to be sliced bread number 2, but not enough. Takes him over crucifix.
That could do it. He rolls him over. He's got him. What?
Wow.
Not quite. Vinnie Massaro with the extra weight, Jim, able to roll over. Going for like an Oklahoma roll. He's got him over. That's it. That's 1, 2. Almost a 3 count again.
Not quite enough there, but he's going for it. Chupacabra not stopping. Is this going to be enough?
He's got the leg hook, but Vinnie just, the weight difference really is showing right now. That is doing. He's got him. Schoolboy rolls him over. What? Vinnie Massaro lucky to walk out right now if he keeps the title.
I'll tell you what, Chupacabra has got to be impressing the board of directors and all the fans here in Portland Wrestling. He has taken it to Vinnie Massaro, obviously showing how much the championship, how much the title means here in Portland Wrestling.
Absolutely. Goes for a splitting clothesline, but he misses. Chupacabra going for the second rope. Third rope. That could do it.
There it is.
That could do it. That was the third rope this time, but Chupa not able to follow up very quickly.
Ryan Kendrick calls that the sliced bread number 2. I'm not sure what Chupi calls it, but I call it painful, and I call it very close to a 3 count.
Vinnie Massaro says, lucky to be out of there right now. Kicked out at 2. Chupacabra maybe making a mistake here, Jim. Not going to inflict a little more punishment going for the second pin.
He could be getting distracted here by referee Albert McClure, but it is so close. It's been such a frustrating match for El Hijo de Chupacabra. He's been so close on so many occasions. Look at that double flying knees in the corner.
Now he's going up, count to the top for the count. The crowd chanting, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We know what's next, Jim. That'd be 10. Vinnie Massaro taking a tremendous beating.
They never go to 11.
Now he whips him into the corner. Another springboard move. Oh!
I don't even want to say what that was, but I think we understand.
Oh, Vinnie Massaro.
Wait a second.
He's got him up. Oh, beautiful move. Planted him right on the shoulder. And now he's going, he is going for the Sicilian necktie.
The Sicilian necktie.
Sicilian necktie. He had him in the forget about it, and now he's got the Sicilian necktie, and he had no choice but to give up.
Uncle Sal's got to be very happy. Vinny came close to losing, but as they used to say in the old Portland wrestling days, bring out the wheelbarrow because they still got all the belts.
Well, Vinnie Massaro, the champion, all 4 belts still with the Cartel. You see Big Ugly in the ring, who, as we mentioned, next week will be defending his SPW X Division title. The crowd clearly not behind him. We need to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with a word with Derek here on Portland Wrestling. As we say, that's wrestling the way it should be.
Hey wrestling fans, Frank Culbertson back. I hope you enjoyed that match, and be sure to like and follow so you don't miss a single moment of great Portland wrestling action. And I am just about done with the Jason Sullivan episode. You don't want to miss that. What a hard-hitting individual he was, trained by Buddy Rose, and we're going to catch up with Jason and see what he's doing now in the world of professional wrestling. As we say, wrestling the way it should be. Hey wrestling fans, Frank Culbertson here. Want to remind you to pick up your copies of the excellent Mike Rogers history books on professional wrestling. There's Excitement in the Air, volumes 1, 2, and 3, a collection of the who's who of interviews Mike did over 30 years of covering Portland wrestling. And of course, you wouldn't know history, and who doesn't? There's Mike Rogers in it, Katie Bar the Door, The History of Portland Wrestling. There is not a more complete book on the history of Portland wrestling than Katie Bar the Door. And then, of course, there is the gigantic Encyclopedia of Portland Wrestlers. If you were a wrestler or know a wrestler that had a match at the Portland Sports Arena, they are covered in this book. From the big stars, Bull Ramos, Dutch Savage, to the tiniest ones who only had only one match at Portland Wrestling. And even some that were supposed to come in that didn't. And then, of course, Hawaii Wrestling is got covered in, oh yeah, the history of Hawaiian wrestling. And that book is giant as well. Be sure to pick up your copies for yourself, or they make great gifts for the wrestling fan in your family. That's Excitement in the Air, volumes 1, 2, 3, Katie Bar the Door, Encyclopedia of Portland Wrestlers, and oh yeah, be sure to pick up your copies today on Amazon. Order today!